Hello everyone, hope everyone is doing well. In this video, we are going to discuss about the PhD scholarships in Australia, and we are going to talk about specifically on AI for Missions scholarship, which are the scholarships being given by CSIRO to the international students in Australia. So the whole information will be provided in this video, and at the end I'm going to give you a great take home deal and the way in which you guys will be able to get this scholarship win. So right now, what's the opportunity which you can avail? The opportunity lies with CSIRO, which is an Australian national science agency which solves the greatest challenges through innovative science and technology. They put the safety and well being of their people above all else and earn trust everywhere because they deal in facts. So, the opportunity for you guys will be that you guys can enhance your PhD studies and kickstart your research career with this organization for PhD scholarship. You will be getting a chance to work alongside leading data scientists and engineers so that you can build up your portfolio and you can get good postdoc and research fellow positions in future. You can build up your research career with these data scientists. So talking about this scholarship eligibility, so to be eligible for a scholarship you must have some requirements to be fulfilled. You guys should have a first class honors bachelor degree or equivalent in the relevant research area, which is AI. You guys have been admitted in the corresponding Australian university as a PhD student. So you guys have to get the acceptance from the professor. I will be guiding in upcoming time about how to get the acceptance from the supervisor and which supervisor will be eligible for such scholarships. So minimum of 2 referees willing to provide reference for your academic and research skills experience will be required to you, and this is must that not already hold or have started a PhD degree that is applicable on the applicant. So now the question arises that how you guys are going to apply, right? So you will be required to submit your application in the following order. In the CV or resume, you have to attach your cover letter mentioning the field you are going to work in, means the title of the project of CSIRO. I'm going to guide you that what are the titles of the CSIRO and how you can select the relevant title. So in the cover letter you have to attach your academics transcripts, you have to tell about your education institute and stuff like this. Doesn't matter if your education institute is not top of the rank in the world, that's fine. Your capability is being judged while recruiting for this PhD position. Your institute reputation is not being judged. So now what are the things you are going to get benefit about? Obviously we're going to talk about money first of all. So scholarships are offered at $40,500 per annum, which is obviously a good amount when you are living in Australia. So a top-up amount of up to $10,000 per annum can be given to the winner. Benefits of up to $5,000 per annum for learning and development funding, and $5,000 for travel expenses. So obviously that would be a great deal again, but here you need to take this thing in mind that tuition fees are not covered. But there is not a problem. You guys can apply to the universities for their academic scholarships. That's other than this thing. You guys can easily get the academic scholarship. Other than that, you guys are going to get so much amount monthly as a salary package. So you guys are going to get the access to world-class research facilities and excellent tools, support, and resources to bring your research to life. And that is one of the very important things when it comes to AI research, because world is going really fast. Google, Facebook, their AI research teams are really working hard, and obviously they have the best research facilities. So once you have best research facilities, you can obviously compete with them. So this would allow you to connect into an inclusive culture where the diversity of people, experiences, and views are valued, and where you will use your skills to help solve complex national and global problems. So basically, it's not about only academics and stuff like this, it's about personal life as well. So that is also great in Australia. Now, what you guys have to do, what's the next step? First step is to keep in mind that the application is going to close on 31st July. So you have to do everything fast. You have to approach the supervisors and you have to do things working immediately. All right. So what else you guys have to do right now? You guys have to contact the university supervisor at CSIRO supervisor to secure their PhD enrollment in the corresponding university. I'm going to guide you how to do that, so you guys don't have to worry. Just be with me on this video and I will get you. So further, you have to be requiring to obtain and provide a national police check or equivalent. So you guys can go to your nearest police station and get your character certificate from there and submit them. And now for international applicants, they must have the appropriate immigration approval to allow them to take up the scholarship. That's not a big deal. They don't require it before, but once you're done with your application and everything, your admission, you get your COE, you guys can just send the immigration approval by the given to you by the embassy, and you guys can solve this problem as well. So now the requirement for this is that you must be residing in order to commence their PhD and to take up the scholarship. So now, obviously, whenever you are going to do the PhD in any institute, you have to go to that country. So that is necessary over here as well. Now, this is the main thing, that the students are required to join the lab or join the research institute on 1st August 2022. But obviously, for the ones who are living in other countries like India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Iran, and Pakistan and stuff like this, obviously they cannot join before date. So for them, they have the ability, or they have the cushion to be enrolled in February 2023, because they are going to spend some time to get the visa as well. So obviously they have given a cushion over here. Now, what are the tips and tricks to get into this whole thing? So this is the additional information from my side for preparing your application. Now, what you can do is you have to make your CV to convince the supervisor. Now, to convince the supervisor who is on this CSIRO board, it is very important, and the supervisor is obviously going to be very powerful professor in his domain. So in your CV, you must include the education history. Now, in education history, you have to list the degrees, you have to list the GPA and stuff like this. Okay. So you have to tell about your employment history, what were your duties, how you performed them, what was your role, and what are your achievements during your employment. And then you have to tell about your awards. Might be you got some awards in your university life. Might be you got some awards during your employment time. Might be you got some awards in conferences and stuff like this. After which, obviously, the very important thing in research comes publication. So you have to provide the list of publications you guys have done so far. It's okay if the papers are submitted. You can just give the submission ID number in your CV, and you can tell that here is the paper being submitted so far. That's again a plus point for you guys. If you add the publications, it's not necessary, but it is a good point. Then further, you may provide other information in the CV that you think is relevant to your assessment, like your skills, like your research interest, like your research project, or maybe you have done some great research project in your employment, but you haven't published any paper. So it's okay, you can write the details over there. That is again a good point for you guys. So about academic transcripts, so you have to provide official transcript for all university studies as PDF document to them, including degree not completed or abandoned. So if your degree is not completed, or you have applied for the degree, so you can just get the degree application form from your institute, and you can submit that. So that is basically known as intended degree completion certificate. So you can submit that. It's not a big deal. Now, basically, I like a teacher who gives you something to take home to think about besides the homework. So here is a thing that I'm giving you guys over here. So this is a link. I will be providing this in the description as well. This link is where you can get the list of the projects being available for this scholarship. This will look like something like this. So like this one is the first project, this one is the second project, this one is the third project, and goes on. There are a huge number of projects down there, and these all projects are for different institutes. So like I checked this one, 3D hyperspectral analysis of meat to identify contamination. So here are, when I clicked this particular icon, I got this information. So I got the information, little bit information about the project. I got the information about supervisor details. So this is the thing that you can take home from my side. You guys don't have to do anything. You guys have to prepare a good CV, and after preparing a CV, you guys have to go to this link, and in this link you guys can obviously click this icon of every project, the project, whichever project you like. You just click the icon, you will get the details of the supervisor. So you just have to email the supervisor with your CV, and in the email you can mention that, okay, I'm applying for this particular project which you won from CSIRO. So just email them, and they are definitely going to reply you, because obviously they are also looking for the students for this particular project, and the deadline is so short. This project list was announced just few days ago, so obviously they also have less time, so they will be interviewing students again and again. So just target it, and you are going to get the reply 100%. So you guys have to do this, and in the below description I'm going to add the application detail link. I'm going to add the high level description of all the projects, like the link to that description. I'm going to add a link where you can get a more detailed description of projects. I'm going to add a link where you can get the info about the artificial intelligence for mission program, which is AI4M program. So just apply for this, and you are going to get the scholarship. There's a very high chance that a good candidate can get a scholarship. Or otherwise, if you think you are not capable for this, then again I think you should apply, because the time is very short and you may get a chance to win a scholarship over here. If you like the video, please click the like button, click the bell icon, subscribe the channel, and just wait for another video regarding the scholarship. I'm going to upload more and more videos regarding this scholarship, and I will make sure that I try to guide you guys in a better manner. Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned.